Humbale Films brings to you RCB 12th Man TV.
Virat came in, he had his headphones on, and he came and sat on the middle seat. It just was an amazing experience at that point of time because after that, AB de Villiers just walked in and went to the window seat.
No matter who you are or where you come from or how much in advance you call to book, I'll tell you something. You will never be able to book table number 35 on an RCB game day at the RCB Bar and Café. Why is that, you ask? This is the story of a father and son, two crazy RCB fans. Say hello to Mr. Kamal Menda and Harsh Menda, father and son, that will always sit at table number 35 and watch the RCB game on only that screen every single game. Quite a unique story. This is the craze of RCB fans for a franchise they love. Harsh, Kamal sir, thank you so much for talking to us. Tell me something, how did this craze for RCB start?
All began actually in 2008 when I was a kid, going to the Chinnaswamy Stadium, cheering for RCB. We just got a very crazy idea that if we are doing this in Chinnaswamy, why don't we go and cheer our team in the away matches as well? So 2015 was the start of my journey where Dad and I both actually went to Kolkata for the very first time and we started seeing the RCB games there. And that just continued. Since then, each and every away match and home match, of course, were at the stadium.
Wow, so 2015 to 2019, that's about 5 years. Close to 80 matches in the stadium. Does that tell you a little bit about how crazy they are, right? What was the most special experience? What is it that you love about this, sir?
Especially Virat. From day one, I'm Virat's fan, big fan. In fact, when he started coming with me for the matches, I was a person who was very crazy about Virat. So I told him you should go to Virat's match. और किसी मैच में जाना नहीं जाना, विराट के मैच में जरूर जाना.
What's the most special memory that you have in these 5 to 6 years that you kept traveling for away games and watching at the Chinnaswamy?
So in the year 2016, for the very first time, Dad and I had got separate seats on the flight. He was in the front row and I was in the emergency exit seat. And for the first 10 minutes, all the passengers that came in, but near me, all of the seats were empty. And I was wondering what's happening. And then there walks in the RCB team. Virat came in, he had his headphones on, and he came and sat on the middle seat. It just was an amazing experience at that point of time because after that, AB de Villiers just walked in and went to the window seat. And it was just a surreal experience for me. I was blank, and that flight was via Hyderabad to Bangalore. So via Hyderabad was close to 1.5 hours. I didn't say a word, and I was just sitting next to them. And after a point of time, my first question to Virat was, "Sir, how is your hand?" He had got injured that season, and he actually saw the concern, and then he started asking me, "What do I do? And why am I here in Raipur?" And then the conversations happened, and I was very lucky enough to get a picture with Virat and AB on that very flight.
As I also heard that you have a customized RCB shoe that you got done.
Yes, so the shoe was a great story where I was in UK and I had an option to try and get a shoe customized, and I was like, okay, I want it in this. They didn't understand actually what logo is this and what am I trying to write, but I knew the meaning of it. When I wore the shoe for the first time, it just felt surreal. And when I told him I got this shoe done, he didn't ask me the price. He just told me, ki, that's a great call. That's a great call. You should have made two. But sadly, I could afford only one.
Coming back to the cafe and this table and that particular screen, you'll sit in the same seats, uncle this side and you on the other side, and you'll watch it here. And now your cousin joins you in the third seat over here, so it's the three of you all now. Is that now your thing, that this is how you're going to watch every RCB game?
I would not say unfortunately because of COVID. I would say fortunately because of COVID, we got the RCB Bar and Cafe, and we used to come here for every RCB game. And this is just a feeling of home now. With the fans cheering, it just feels home. And with, of course, Chinnaswamy being our main place where we have seen all the matches, RCB Cafe just matches up to that level. And during RCB games, there's a very different feeling altogether over here. So it's the same table on one screen itself. We just continue, and we don't change our positions as well. We sit on the same seats as well. and we try and make sure that the luck is always in our favor.
And you're getting married soon, I heard. So tell me something. What if your marriage date falls on an RCB game day? How will that work?
I planned it out in that way that it doesn't. It falls way before the auction itself, so that I'm all prepped for the auction as well, and the marriage happens all properly as well.